Is everything is clear, fine? No noise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to Applied Mindfulness and Meditation program online.
Добро пожаловать на нашу программу прикладной медитации и осознанности.
Understand one thing clearly, that the Eastern wisdom is 6,000 years old. We have more than 3,000 teachers and the text.
Нужно понимать, что той традиции, в которой проводит обучение Гуруджи, уже 6000 лет, и в ней насчитывается более 300 учителей и столько же текстов.
And every teacher followed the same fundamental.
3000 учителей, прошу прощения. И каждый учитель следует тому же фундаментальному принципу.
But they gave the different practices.
Но они дают различные практики.
Including Buddha,
включая Будду.
Before Buddha, we had the Ashtavakra. Before Ashtavakra, we had the Dattatreya.
До Будды был учитель Аштавакра, до него был учитель Даттатрея.
And even before Dattatreya, we have Brahaspati and Shukracharya.
До них был Брагаспати и Шукрачарья.
They all spoke of the same fundamentals. So let us start understanding one more principle of the Eastern wisdom.
И они все говорили об одних и тех же фундаментальных истинах. Поэтому сейчас давайте попробуем в них разобраться.
What would happen if you are driving a car on a highway at the speed of 60 miles an hour, means 100 kilometers an hour, and suddenly brake fails? Means what? Now the car will drive you.
Что случится, если вы будете за рулем автомобиля, который мчится по трассе со скоростью 100 км в час и внезапно отказывают тормоза? В таком случае не вы будете управлять машиной, а машина будет управлять вами.
What will happen if you go to your bathroom, you open the tap of water, and the handle of the tap comes in your hand and the water starts flowing everywhere.
Что случится, если, зайдя в ванную и открыв кран, вы обнаружите внезапно, что кран оторвался и находится у вас в руке, и тогда будет вся ванная комната залита водой?
This is what has happened to our mind, and we don't want to become aware.
Это именно то, что происходит с нашим умом, но мы этого не осознаем.
How? The moment you become anxious, you are agitated, you are angry, you start fighting with someone, you are blaming, you are complaining, it is the car that is driving you.
Каким же образом это происходит? Когда вы злитесь на кого-то, когда вы расстроены, когда у вас депрессия, когда вами овладевают прочие негативные эмоции, то это подобно автомобилю, который несется неуправляемый и который управляет вами.
Please, my friends, understand in a very simple way, recognize that is the mind driving you or you are driving the mind.
Поэтому постарайтесь понять это и постарайтесь узнать в себе, действительно ли вы управляете своим умом или это ум управляет вами.
No doubt, there is a fair understanding of the stress and the mental problems in modern science, and they categorize anxiety disorders, depression, OCD, ADD, and a long list of more than 1,000 illnesses.
В современной науке есть классификация психических расстройств. Они делят различные виды психических нарушений, выделяют категории различные, и существует более 1000 различных категорий психических расстройств.
No, we cannot become doctors. It takes 10 years to understand whether we have a problem or not. But the simple funda coming from the Eastern wisdom, even if you can sit for 5 minutes with eyes closed and just watch, is the mind driving you or you are driving the mind?
Для того, чтобы разобраться в этом во всем, необходимо быть, может потребоваться и десятки лет, но мы не обладаем такими знаниями для того, чтобы понять специфику всех психологических расстройств. Поэтому мы должны следовать такому пути. Мы должны просто сесть и расслабиться и понять, управляет ли наш ум нами или мы управляем умом.
Let's analyze our life when you wake up in the morning. The moment you wake up, do you experience relaxed state, happiness? If yes, you are ready to take over the mind. You qualify for meditation.
Можно проанализировать и понять это следующим образом. Если вы, проснувшись утром, чувствуете себя расслабленным, счастливым, то в этот момент вы готовы к медитации.
And you wake up in the morning and you feel more tired than your previous night. You feel your mind is already crazy the moment you wake up. Your mind is driving you.
А если, проснувшись утром, вы обнаруживаете, что вы чувствуете себя более уставшим, чем когда вы ложились спать, если вы чувствуете раздражение, депрессию, то это означает, что ваш ум вами управляет.
And you work just for an hour, I'm now gone, case.
И вы можете в таком случае проработать всего час и уже чувствовать себя разбитым.
And during the day you are working at your workplace and mind says, no, you have pain in the shoulder, you have pain in the head, you have pain in the nose, pain everywhere.
И вы можете на работе, некоторое время поработав, ваш ум будет говорить вам о том, что у вас болит там-то, там-то, в спине, в шее, и везде у вас какие-то есть проблемы.
You see that the brake of a car fails only once, and it creates such a great fear, it becomes a matter of life and death. And the brake of a mind fails all the time.
Если мы сравниваем расстройство ума с автомобилем, который потерял управляемость, то в тот момент, когда у автомобиля отказали тормоза, это уже угроза, существует угроза жизни водителя, пассажиров и окружающих. Но такое происходит нечасто, а наш ум, у него постоянно отказывают тормоза.
So, my friends, you have to recognize, you have to do a right analysis. If the mind is driving you or you are driving your mind.
Поэтому очень важно заметить и понять, кто управляет кем, ваш ум вами или вы вашим умом.
So the Gita, one of the greatest texts of yoga, no, it is not in Gita, it is in Amrit Bindu Upanishad. Manaiv Manushyanam Karanam Bandhamokshu. So when the mind is driving you, it causes the bondage leads to ignorance, the ignorance causes the stress and the suffering.
В одной из Упанишад сказано, что когда ум управляет вами, то он порождает привязанность, эта привязанность порождает незнание, а незнание порождает страдание.
And we start talking of meditation, awakening, and so many things, visualization, colors, and that puts you more trouble to you in your life.
И если из этого неведения мы рассуждаем о медитации, о визуализации, о прочих практиках, то это лишь приносит нам больше проблем, чем решений.
Just do a simple thing for 5 minutes at least 4 times a day.
Попробуйте сделать очень простую вещь в течение 5 минут 4 раза в день.
Follow the first step that I'm going to give you even today. That will take you 5 minutes, and you repeat the same step at least 5 times a day.
Возьмите ту первую часть сегодняшнего занятия, которую мы будем выполнять, и эта первая часть, она займет всего 5 минут, и постарайтесь ее выполнять 5 раз в день.
Just see that step, close your eyes. We will continue talking, but we are doing one step. And then it will continue to speak, yes. So eyes are closed, and you are sitting comfortably.
Мы еще пока не начинаем медитацию, мы сейчас просто проговорим тот первый шаг. Садимся и закрываем глаза, чувствуем себя удобно.
Now observe and experience who inside you tells, oh no, I feel discomfort in my hip joint.
Теперь проанализируйте и поймите, кто именно внутри вас говорит о том, что вам некомфортно в каком-то месте вашего тела.
Your mind says, my honey is not good for me.
Или кто в вашем уме говорит, что ваш любимый или любимая недостаточно хороши для вас.
And you hear the voice inside, no, I'm feeling sleepy, but still I will do the practice.
Или откуда берется тот голос, который говорит вам, что вы чувствуете сонливость?
I'm getting lot of thoughts.
Или откуда берется информация, что у вас много мыслей в голове?
This is how the mind is driving you.
Именно таким образом ум управляет вами.
Now you can open the eyes and listen to me and watch me.
А теперь можете открыть глаза и слушать, продолжать слушать и смотреть.
If you do not recognize how the mind is driving you, you will not succeed in meditation.
Если вы не сможете распознать то, как именно ваш ум вами управляет, то тогда вы не сможете преуспеть в медитации.
Even for 5 to 10 minutes, for many people, it takes time to recognize the wandering state of the mind, and people say, okay, let me meditate, quick meditation, instant meditation.
Для обычных людей им требуется как минимум 5 минут для того, чтобы понять это, понять, что ум находится в состоянии блуждания.
Now understand the few steps that we are going to do today so that we will succeed in mindfulness.
Теперь давайте поймем те шаги, которые нам сегодня нужно будет выполнить для того, чтобы преуспеть в медитации.
So first of all, my master used to say, get rid of, be totally free from the cult, dogma, religion.
Первое, что говорил Гуруджи, его учитель, то, что необходимо избавиться от всех предрассудков, от всех догм, от всех учений религиозных.
Yesterday, I met one student of a guru who has 20 million followers.
Вчера Гуруджи встретил ученика одного из учителей, у которого 20 миллионов последователей.
So I could see that he expanded his chest and he told me that I am a follower of that guru who has 20 million followers.
И Гуруджи заметил, что этот человек, этот ученик, он был очень горд. Даже у него грудь была приподнята от осознания того, что он является последователем такого великого учителя, у которого аж 20 миллионов последователей.
So I folded my hand. I said, how many years you have been doing meditation with your guru?
И тогда Гуруджи сложил руки в намасте и спросил, сколько лет ты занимаешься медитацией со своим учителем?
He said 20 years.
Он ответил 20 лет.
I said Buddha left his guru when he got awakened within 1 year.
Гуруджи сказал, что Будда оставил своего учителя после того, как он обрел просветление в течение 1 года.
Janaka, the another master, awakened within few hours.
Другой учитель Джанака обрел просветление в течение нескольких часов.
Same thing happens with many disciples who were awakened and they left their master.
Тоже случается со многими последователями, учениками, которые обретают просветление и покидают своих учителей.
So I told him, continue to live for another 20 years.
И Гуруджи сказал этому человеку, продолжай в таком же духе еще 20 лет.
So understand the difference between the follower and a student.
Поэтому нужно очень четко различать ученика, отличать ученика от последователя.
Again, pay attention to it. The follower says, oh, my guru will do everything for me.
Если мы говорим о последователях, то такие люди, они говорят, что их учитель сделает все для них.
As is, I'm doing a service in a big organization, the pension will come to me.
Это как если бы человек, который занимается какой-то работой в большой организации, уверен в том, что рано или поздно он уйдет на пенсию и получит хорошую пенсию.
So when you are a student of meditation and mindfulness, you own 99% of the responsibility to change yourself.
А когда речь идет об ученике, то тогда у учеников у них 99% ответственности лежит на них за все результаты и действия.
So today the first step will be the purification of the mind.
Первый шаг сегодня, который мы будем делать, это очищение ума.
Second step will be the raising your awareness.
Второй шаг будет поднятие уровня осознанности.
Third step will be the withdrawing the mind from the body.
Следующий, третий шаг будет отделение ума от тела.
The fourth step from where the real mindfulness practice will start.
А начиная с четвертого шага мы уже будем практиковать осознанность.
And then we'll have 2 or 3 more steps based on your experiences. So let us take a journey.
А следующие 2 или 3 шага мы уже будем выполнять в зависимости от ваших ощущений и опыта. Поэтому давайте перейдем к занятию.
So don't worry, you see that my master is watching you. I'm just in between you and the master.
И вы можете наблюдать сзади фотографии учителя Гуруджи, и Гуруджи говорит, что на самом деле учение идет от него, а он всего-навсего передатчик.
So be perfectly normal and let us take a journey.
Итак, давайте начнем.
Eyes are closed. Sit or lie down in any posture that you feel you are comfortable. Don't bring in your mind, my master told me, I have read in the text that I must sit and continue to have a pain in the body, then I will succeed in meditation. Don't do that. You like to lie down? Okay. You like to sit on the chair? Good. But what you do everything naturally. Feel yourself comfortable. So we'll start with the first step. Bring your right hand on the right nostril and close the right nostril and start inhaling deep, long, and the hissing through the left nostril. Don't start teaching your mind this is this pranayama, this is that pranayama. No. Start inhaling deep, silent, and deep, long, and the hissing breath. Long, hissing, deep breath from your left nostril. You see that many people come to me and they say, I'm doing Kapalbhati, I'm doing Bhastrika. Now continue doing it. That doesn't work. Keep your focus inside the forehead. Our intent is clear. We are purifying the mind. That will lead us to some new experiences. We will accept those experiences, and then we will move to the second step. Continue. Long, deep in the hissing breath through the left nostril. And now check your mind. That is what we talked about it. The mind will drive you. Mind will say, no, I cannot do it for 1 minute. I have lot of problem. You see, that is how the mind drives you. So, my friends, in guided meditation, you borrow the mind of a teacher and you keep your mind aside. Let the mind complain. And now close your left nostril and start breathing long in the hissing breath through the right nostril. You inhale into the belly, into the chest. You exhale from the belly, from the chest. But it is not, you are not challenging. Just enjoying in a playful manner. Not very serious, just in a playful manner. You inhale into the belly and the chest, you exhale from the belly and the chest. Continue. Long in the hissing breath. I told you the first step is the purification of the mind. So sometimes many steps are added based on the level of students. It does not mean that every meditation has to start with the breath, or every meditation has to start sitting in a lotus pose. I cannot do lotus pose. And even if you do it by force, leave this, bring your hand down with both the nostrils together, long in the hissing breath. Do not stop in the middle, keeping your mind focused inside the forehead. So not every meditation has to start with the breathing. Because I'm aware of you, you have been doing it for so many years, so these steps will help you go deeper. That's why I'm giving it. So every journey of meditation depends on the temperament of an individual, not on the teacher. And we start thinking, Buddha guided this. And that is the scientific approach. So if we put the scientific principle into our guided practice of meditation, it creates a lot of challenges. Leave this and stop. Do nothing. So now see that. Now take a deep breath into the belly and the chest and start doing the humming sound. Still, we have not started the meditation. We are still driving towards our home. We find many red light, and that red light, the mind is constantly blaming and complaining. So we were removing those complaints for the time being. We can use these steps, and once the mind stops complaining, we can drop these 2 steps. Continue. Do it louder, deeper, and longer. Something happens to you and doesn't happen to you. At least, my friends, do the practice. In the end, we will discuss whether something happened to us or not. And if the mind is still challenging, what will happen? No doubt that nothing will happen. And meditation is a journey where nothing has to happen. Remember that. We are not meditating to achieve something. There is no issue. Continue my journey, our journey. And now stop this humming sound. We discussed and did a couple of minutes of the practice that you need to do for 5 minutes, at least 5 or 6 times a day. That is what we are going to do. That becomes our 3rd step. So eyes are closed, you are sitting comfortably, your body is not moving, and still we recognize the movements of the mind by being comfortable. So what you do, you look at the neck joint, feel the sensation, being comfortable, and experience the steadiness there. Now see, it is the mind that complains about the body. Body does not complain. And our mind is driving us all the time. So what we say? Oh, I have an acute pain in the body, that's why I cannot do this thing today. No, you have to catch the mind. If the mind is not there, how can you feel the experience of the pain and comfort? But we forget. That is why the Buddha says mindfulness is self-remembering. Samyak Smriti. See that point. Look at the neck joint. Feel the sensation. Sensation makes you aware that you are comfortable. And that comfort brings an experience of steadiness. Yes, my friend, the mind may be wandering here and there. So let the mind wander. Don't worry about it. When you don't recognize that you are taking a journey to the meditation, you need not to control the mind. You need to take over the mind. Then you will never ask me how to control the mind. Meditation is not a control of the mind. And if you go on controlling it, you'll become crazy. To tell you openly, look at the hip joints, feel the sensation. Sensation, being comfortable and steady. The knee joints and ankles, the entire body is comfortable. Check again. Now the mind is not complaining about your body. That is the easiest way to take the mind inside and to take over the mind. That is why I say you to sit, lie down in any posture. Now the second point that you'll be doing for 5 minutes every day, I use the word and the phrase, be carefree. There are many ways of doing it. Take an example one. Look deep inside your forehead and become aware of this space. Now I'm not saying anything. So in front of this space, the thought will come and go. You watch it. What's the problem? Don't start thinking I have to control. When I say you to look into the sky, and you say, what a beautiful sky, even if you see the birds are flying there, do you complain? No, you say, you see these birds are flying in a sequence, in an orderliness. You enjoy that. Same thing. Thoughts are coming, welcome. No thought is there, welcome. Where lies the problem? And the third point is very simple. Look deep inside your heart. If the mind moves deep inside in the space, or you feel like as if the mind is falling deep into the well, let it fall down. The time comes when the mind says, this is the limit. Now I cannot move further. You are already there in mindfulness. You will observe and recognize that everything changes outside. The world, body, mind, intellect, ego, and something deep inside never changes. You are there, but it takes time. So these 3 points in the third step. Now let us move to the fourth step. When we use the word withdraw the mind from outside to inside, my friends, it is the withdrawal of the mind from the sense perception. It is the withdrawal of the mind from the identification with the body. The way the nature does it every day, for everyone. And that nature is so kind. It does the same thing to everyone. Did you recognize in deep sleep? You lie down, that is your choice. And then what the nature does, nature gradually, slowly withdraws the mind from the identification of the body. And then the mind says, you are not the body. In deep sleep, that we don't recognize. Let us do that. So that can be easily achieved. Look at the head and the neck and experience the sensation, relaxation, stillness. At the same time, look inside the head and the neck in the space. In the space, do you see the shape of the head and the neck? No. But it means you are already there. There is no identification with the head and the neck. And if that happens, I need not to guide you further. Look at the right arm. So when you look at the right arm, you feel the sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Where? In the right arm. What we discussed today, the mind is driving us. So mind can drive us with giving you painful experience in the right arm. And it is already replaced by sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Isn't it a progress? Yes. But the real progress is that now you look inside the right arm in the space. Become aware as the mind enjoying that state of awareness of the space inside. There is a sense of forgetfulness of the right arm, its shape. You're there. It is so simple. Don't try to focus. Look at the left arm, outside, sensation, relaxation, and stillness, and look inside. The space. So that space helps you to drop the identification with the body. And the moment you drop the identification of the body, I can promise you, your body can sit even for 5 hours without any movement. I have tried it a couple of times. Look at the chest and the belly. But you're doing nothing. You experience the sensation, relaxation, and stillness, and look inside the chest, in the space. Look at the right leg. So right leg, sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Inside the right leg, I know, my friends, I'm fully aware my instructions are based on your sharing of experiences to me. And even I'm aware when I'm saying look inside the right leg in the space and drop the identification with the body, I'm not still speaking the truth. But that is the way the master has to work. It has to work based on your level. No master is conditioned by a uniform practice as understood by the science. Why? Because we are discovering subjective reality. Look at the entire body. Experience the sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Look inside the body anywhere in the space. Ask yourself mentally, am I the body? And if you are not the body, you are certain, declare yourself. Looking at the body, say to yourself, I am not the body. The way you know with a certainty, I am not the car. I am not my home. Look inside into the space. I am not the body. And when you are not the body, you are aware of it. You know what happens? That inside is not inside the body. That is the beauty. But the master is helpless. How they have to guide you? They have to guide you based on your level. It is not inside the body. It is the other way around. The body contains in the mind, and the mind is purified so much so that now the body is too far from the mind. That is one of the many keys that we'll be taking up in our journey of mindfulness. That is why it is known as mindfulness. The scientific principles cannot help to guide you the practice. They have to follow the principles of the Eastern wisdom. Then only the real research studies can be done. And now in that state, look at the breath. Now simply looking at the breath, so mind always recognizes anything with the name and the form. So first point is awareness. Breath goes in and out. Second point is awareness. You feel the sensation. That is also in the field of awareness. You see that? Third point, you do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Where comes the question of paying attention non-judgmentally? If I'm paying attention on your body non-judgmentally, what it means? I'm simply looking at you, that's all. Same thing, look at the breath. Feel the sensation. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Then what happens? We will see. Now see that the mind cannot explain the entire spectrum or the state of the consciousness now. That is why sometime I explain you in the state of sensation, relaxation, stillness, calmness, quietness in the body. You are looking at the breath going in and out, feeling the sensation, no change. In the state of the mind is still wandering, bringing in thought, going up, but that wandering mind is too far from you. You are already deep inside. You're already inside your home. as if you're inside an ocean and still looking at the wave. And if the wave complains the ocean, what the ocean will say? Okay, no problem. So where comes the need of controlling the mind? Now pick up one more step. Become aware of the space inside the head and outside. There's space, there is infinite space outside. You have to simply know it. What is knowing? You simply become aware of it. The way you were listening to me, you were looking at me. At the same time listening, same thing. You are looking at, the space inside the head and the neck. You're looking the space all around. Now what prevents, what blocks, what divides the space inside and outside? Go there. Is it the skin? Yes. Does the skin have some space or no space? Skin also has a space. And where the skin lies in the space. So is there any outside or inside? No. The same way there is a space in my home, there is a space outside my home. Even if my house is demolished, the space inside and outside is one. Whether you rebuild a house, does the space is created by the house? No. It is always there. So this awareness gives the mind a total expansion. It breaks the identification with the body. And then what happens? You discover mindfulness. I'm going in an unconventional way to make you aware and understand clearly that this journey of the mindfulness is not a big deal, provided you understand the principles of the Eastern wisdom and do the practice regularly. Even I'm using the word practice, it is a non-practice. So now when there is one space everywhere, means what? There is only oneness. What you have to do? Nothing. Recognize that. Be in that state of knowing. I-ness is not there because there is no two. When the I-ness is not there, that is a point of awakening. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Recitation has certain meaning. When we recite, what happens? The mind may become instantly aware. Mind can drop its own wandering state. Who knows? So we are not using it for the sake of doing it. Now, bring your mind on the right hand. Experience the change. Bring your mind on the left hand. Experience the change. And now bring both the palms. Place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms. Bring your hands down. Now is the time to share your experiences. You only share your experiences for your own benefit. Why? So that we discuss how you can progress. There is no higher, there is no deeper. Everything is okay. So let us share your experiences now. Even by writing a message, I'll read it out, or by audio or by video. Our great friend has already gone into the deepest meditation. We don't hear him, he might be snoring. It's okay. That happens. So yes, Guruji, Eliona, thank you. My mind was a bit jumpy to begin with, so I did not go as deep as last time, but at a very least I'm calm now. Antonina writes, yes, it is a journey, my friend. When you practice, the time comes, the practice is left out, you are already there. Wonderful journey, Antonina. Eliona, Kate, Denise, Guruji, Samir, and I cannot see who is watching on the YouTube, but I see the 4 people are there. So they can also write their experiences casually. So yes, continue writing your experiences. Writing, or you can speak to me directly also. There is no issue. You can talk to me. Thank you, Guruji. Kate is writing, I'm deeply relaxed, but not asleep. That is wonderful. The feeling of lightness inside, they are good experiences. And I'll tell you one thing, you can continue writing, and if you like to speak, I'll stop by. Remember this, and if you can remember 24 hours, you will never forget the mindfulness state. You are experiencer. You are not experiences, but the experiences gives you some idea. But idea is not you. Now I can give you an idea of a juice. It means I'm not giving you a juice. So these experiences are ideas. We have to work from there. But we have to reach beyond all the experiences. So lightness, wonderful. Denise, breathing exercises definitely help to increase the clarity. That's wonderful understanding and clear the mind, at least for some time. Dennis, you have understood rightly. Note it. Let everyone note that any breathing practice helps you clear your mind for some time, temporary. Even if you do pranayama or breathing practices for 24 hours, it is still temporary. It is like starting your car. You put the key into your car and you start it. That is all the job of a breathing, whether do it to 5 minutes or 5 hours. I felt more aware and less distracted today. The Dennis writes further, and during the recitation at the end, it was like I was able to experience the sound visually. You are in a deeper state. Yes, you are in a deeper state. Wonderful. Now comes Luna. When we were concentrating on the point inside the forehead, I felt as if as I was driving into some kind of nothingness. You see, that is also very deep. It is wonderful. But don't try to repeat, because repetition will condition the mind, and the mind will say, okay, I'll help you meditate. It is wonderful state. Now I feel myself fresh, relaxed, and more playful than before. Remain playful, remain relaxed. Everything around seems more easy. Yes. I used to tell here, Eliona, that whenever you have a problem with your boss or your honey, means your husband or a wife, first become totally fresh. Let everything be busy. And then see and talk to those people. The life changes. So that is what anyone who wants to share their experiences who are on the YouTube, I could see a couple of people are there on the YouTube. If they don't want to share, good. They don't want to share, good. Everything is good in life. Dennis knows it. And our Guruji knows it. So that is all for today. We'll have another session next week at the same time.